Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it? Needs a key. Gonna need a key of some kind. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. Oh, it's locked. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Almost there. That's the... He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. It was after the... Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. Your son. He understands why you came all the way out. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle, and only time will tell. At least his intent. Dedicate his. You need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today. He lost you there for a while, but he says the tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after the genetic evil. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Roof Puff at the end of the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one he wants you to Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the Fry War and the situation with the... You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone. He worries. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Bilunis?
He's grateful for that. You still...
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to...
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to...
There's out of date again. He must have missed something.
Yeah, you maua.
Regardless of... The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the... He believes the tribes... Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's a bridge. Just get over it. They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fault. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says... He welcomes you to the news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the... There's something about your... Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. Your Muma invented what Jagni doesn't... Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes and let the World Eater... He had a feeling you'd say that. You're not sinister. He'll give you a chance to change your mind before you leave and asks you to reconsider. Otherwise, you'll be seen as a rival. Then so be it. And with that, he urges you to seek protection at Myriad's stone fort before word gets out. It's time. That's going to help. That's the Myriad tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Caution.
Lafanen aginkan man. Geratna fal putut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. He welcomes you to the Myriad fort and introduces himself as... But he was hoping you'd show up. the news of a... He heard there's some... The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. The Sifu was... Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace, he wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds. Tells you not to be afraid. Once you've dealt, seeing you, he remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense anyway that... Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. You've got nothing left. You're fading.